Howdy YouTube, my name's Ethanra, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. So, the Omega Raid bosses, Union Cross, are going to show up soon. So I thought we'd head over there and kill some time before they show up. It'll be a good chance to see the Angry Explorer, no, Angry Adventure, yeah, that's what it said, Angry Adventure show up. And see if I was right about the bonus coins. Tokens. I'm calling everything wrong tonight. Oh, yeah, still did it. Medals. But I am right about him, though. So we're just going to dive in, see what's going on. I honestly don't even remember what the other levels are. They throw me into this one so often. I don't even know if I've fought the Trick Master yet. I probably have. Probably even in one of my past videos. I just don't remember. And that person has found, yep, that's what I thought, a shenanigan. And I'm gonna say thanks for that. Because that was cool of him. Or her. I didn't see who said it. But yeah, that's nice. Defender. Oh, one of them has the Jean medal. Something I think that's pretty cool about the Defender is how when you attack him, it's like there's a little animation of him actually blocking with the shield. I think that's kind of cool. I mean, it doesn't reduce damage or anything, but the animation itself, I still like it. I think Skull did like some kind of forward backflip there. That looked kind of interesting. Of course, he was defying physics again. But I think that's just kind of his thing. He needs to teach me how to do that. I wonder if the giant shenanigan is here. I know it's called a mega shenanigan, but yeah, it is. But yeah, I know it's called a mega shenanigan. I just simply called it what it looks like. It's a giant shenanigan. So I'm gonna tap it. Alright. Alright, let's get him, Skull. Oh yes, while I'm at it, something I like about the Iron Giant Heartless is that it's, first off, obviously... Oh, that's too bad. Jacob needs some help. And I hope he's not fighting that invisible. And on that note, I actually do, back when I was playing Kingdom Hearts, before I could read good, I thought the Invisibles were called Invincibles, and I thought that because they were actually pretty strong. When you first fight them and don't really know what they can do, and you're most likely not going to be over leveled unless you're the grinding type. So I thought they were called Invincibles. It wasn't until later on I could actually see. That they were in fact called Invisibles. I think Invincible suits them a little bit better though, because they're not really invisible unless you fight them in like pitch darkness like you do inside the world of chaos. But even then, you can still see them. I just think Invincibles suit them a bit better. But just because I say that doesn't mean that makes it so. Like, I'm not a fan of calling something that is not. I really feel bad for Jacob over there. Like, we need to wrap this up before he gets completely murdered. But yeah, I'm not a fan of like calling something one thing that it isn't just because I don't like the name. Because it's not my creation, so I have no right to do that. But wow, we got off on a way tangent when I was talking about the Iron Giant. What I was trying to say was that the Iron Giant is obviously a nod to Final Fantasy. I'm not sure how often it shows up, but the first one that pops in my mind is Final Fantasy VII. If you ever seen the Iron Giants in that game, that's immediately what it makes me think of. That and Final Fantasy 14, which again, Final Fantasy 7. I want to play again. These guys are pretty cool. Thinking of Final... Yeah, see what I mean? They keep throwing me in here. But one of my favorite monsters from Final Fantasy in general is probably also one of the scariest, and that would be the Tonberry. I remember when my little sister saw them, she thought they were like the most adorable things ever. And I told her, you know, they're, I guess, kind of cute, but it's not as cute when they're trying to stab you in the throat. And the fact that they are extremely violent and that slow, menacing walk that they do to you. Hey, I found a shenanigan. Because when you're playing the whole Final Fantasy 7 game up until that point, I could be wrong, I don't really remember, but the Tonberries are the only one that have that mechanic where they like slowly walk up to you. And that in itself was intimidating just because there was nothing like that in the game except for maybe something like the Demon Wall. But the fact that the Tonberries did it and they were just so mysterious and a little bit more menacing, and then when you find out what happens when they get within whisper distance of your character, that's when the true terror sets in. I'm actually kind of glad they don't show up in this game, because my guess would be if Tonberries in some form or fashion show up in this game, I can almost guarantee you they'll make it so that the Tonberries like one-shot you. They'll do like 999,999 damage or something ridiculous like that. By the way, I saw it was gargoyles, but I just want to see what's on this side. Oh, right, the shortcut, of course. Ah, here we go. Of course, I'm going to have to backtrack to make sure they didn't skip any. Then again, maybe I don't, because they went the long way. Unless they, you know, turn around. Let's see. Yeah, we're still... Oh, there's a shenanigan. Nah, that's cute. When they beat down the shenanigans like that. When it's so unnecessary. Aw. My mega shenanigan isn't here. I will say, even though giant shenanigan suits them better, because that's what they are, there is something a bit funny about mega shenanigan. That just sounds funnier to me. But then again, I am pretty easily tickled. Another thing I like about the Iron Giant incarnation of these Heartless is how it's multiple shadows piloting the thing. I think that in itself is kind of cute, because shadows themselves are so unassuming and relatively unintimidating, if that is even a word. So when you have something that is so laughably weak piloting something like this, you can't help but think it's kind of funny. That reminds me, Eternia mentioned something like this, so I'm just going to put a different spin on it, because I thought more or less the same thing. She was saying how she really likes the variety of cute Heartless in this game, and I agree with that, but to add on to it, I would also say that I like how like just the straight up variety of Heartless in this game. Like, I would love to see how Sora takes on something like the Iron Giant, the Steel Giant, what's the name of that whale? Heartless. I want to say Blue Tail, but I know that's not it. The whale Heartless with like the see-through teeth. That thing. Or the Jewel Princess or anything like that. Alright, here we go. Or the Angry Adventure. I'd love to see Sora take on some of these other Heartless just to see how he would do it, especially with the whole reaction command thing, making the fights a bit more cinematic. I would love to see it. Alright, let's see what's up. I'm just going to do one of these because this video is already pretty long. Wait a minute. Oh, geez. This is my first time here, by the way. My first time doing the, my first time doing this one. So, I was not expecting this. Hopefully they know to do the shenanigans in relative order. Hey, look, she has the, oh man, it's not the fairy harp. I forgot the name of that keyblade. Fairy stars? I don't know. But she has it. Looks pretty nice. I don't care for it though, because I think it's magic. Anyway, we got bigger problems, like a level 750 Gummy Hound. Which, ironically enough, I was mentioning how heartless, well, the shadows, more specifically, are piloting something far more intimidating than they are. There you go. There's one right there. 3, in fact. Maybe more. Yeah, definitely more. They're in like each arm, and then there's one in the head. Use this. We're doing pretty good damage, I think. I'm still trying to remember the name of that keyblade. It's either something like Fairy Stars or Wishing Stars. I don't know. I don't recall. Yeah, second chance. And some lag. Oh, that's going to look bad in the recording. Maybe I'll do one more just because this is going a lot faster than I thought. And I'm curious to see what all... Damn it. I'm curious to see what all, Heartless, show up. And this was such a good recording, too. Oh, well. It was bound to happen eventually. But yeah, that's kind of annoying when that happens, when you're trying to help someone out and then right as you press on their name, someone else already does it, so it makes you use a normal attack, in essence wasting your turn. Because it doesn't help them out, you don't bring them back, and your little key-based smack will do infinitely less damage than it would if you would just use the actual special attack, so... Oh man, I was trying to see how long I could go without swearing. Oh well, it's not like it's one of the more vile swear words. But I apologize for that. There's nothing even worth swearing over. It just slipped out. Oh man, I'm debating deleting the video over that. I might do it, I might not. We'll see. But I'm disappointed in myself. But I can't just sit here in utter silence, though, so I'll find something to talk about. But yeah, so Gummy Hound, it went down a lot easier than I thought it would, thanks to these people. Because those things are usually very strong. Oh, cool. I got modern-day Riku and past Riku. I know that's not what they're called, but, I mean, come on, look at them. Okay, it's the Gummy Hound again. Alright, after we beat it this time, I'll end the video. Or I'll make a new one and you'll never see this. Or I might just make one in the first place just because. Another one in the first place. Skull did like a little flip. That was cute. Oh, what the... How did... Alright, whatever. I've never seen... That's literally never happened to me before, where the Gummy Hound appears behind me. I'm not even sure how I trigger the fight that way, but... Oh man, this feels so weird. I've never had this thing on the left side. And, of course, it would happen in the video I swear in, huh? That's that infamous Ethanra luck I was telling you about. If I do post this video, I'm still going to be disappointed in myself. But, like I said also, my videos are raw and unedited, so you don't have to worry about me faking anything or taking anything out, because you get exactly what you see. It's impossible for me to edit the videos, so whatever happens in them happens. So even if I wanted to remake this video, I would have to either wait until tomorrow around this time, in order to get those other 2 fights in, and the Omega raid. Well, I say he's Omega raid, but he really isn't. This is usually the part where it is an Omega, but again, this particular time it isn't. Be that as it may, I would have to wait until tomorrow and do all this all over again, or just start off the recording more or less fighting this thing. And let me go ahead and say that too, because I guess I will upload this video. There's more of those errors I was telling you guys about, and I was too slow with that because I was too busy talking. Be that as it may, I do appreciate you guys watching my very subpar videos, because as you just saw, and as I've explained at least 5 times, I cannot edit my videos, so whatever you get is what you get. Any bloopers, any outtakes, anything like that, they all stay in the video. And I'm just gonna not use any medals because that'd be a waste. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching them, liking them. All I really care about is, did you enjoy it? That's the main goal I'm trying to have. Because another reason I appreciate you guys so much is that, yeah, that's it for now. I'm just seeing what's all going on here. Another reason I appreciate it is because these videos are quite difficult to make. And I'm sorry if you guys couldn't hear me, because as I was saying, these videos are difficult to make because I mess up a lot. And of course, while talking, I had my hand over the mic, so I have no idea what all got through. But let me just calm down for a second. I'm not about to lose my temper in this video. Not yet, anyway. But as I was saying, if you could hear me, I appreciate that you guys stick around and at least try to enjoy my videos, because it is difficult recording these things. You know, having to do like, oh, if it's not perfect, I have to start over, or oh, there's no way that's going to happen again, but the video sucks, so do I upload it anyway? That's usually the conundrum I have. And on that note, every single video I upload, every single one, I swear to you, I've had to record it multiple times, at the bare minimum of once. And I don't mean like, say for example, I record one video and be like, oh, okay, so this happens? Well, I'm just going to pretend like I don't know. No, I don't do that, because as you can tell by my voice, I'm not really the emotional type. Like, nothing really unsettles me unless it's something I really don't expect, like the Gummy Hound being behind me, or Skull when he defied physics for the first time. Things like that are different, but in general, no, I don't do that. But yeah, so like case in point, one of the first videos I made, I literally don't know how many times I had recorded it. It was definitely more than once. Even now, the modern videos I record, I usually have to start them over because I either mess up my intro, or if I'm recording something that I think is interesting, it turns out not to be, so I just start over. But I try not to, like, if I get to a certain point and I'll be like, okay, so I see what this boss is, or I see what this new Heartless is. If the video sucks at that point, I'll put it out anyway, just so you'll at least have my reaction to the video, because I'm not gonna fake it. There's so much disrespect for trying to fake a reaction to me anyway, because I want you guys to see what I see. I want you to see how I react to whatever, so it would be disrespectful to fake it just for the sake of entertainment. And I said all that to say, I mess up these videos a lot, virtually every single time, but provided I don't go beyond the event horizon, provided I don't go beyond the point of no return, no matter how bad the video is, case in point this one, I will still upload it. So yeah, I'll upload this one. Begrudgingly, I will upload it, but thank you all for tuning in. I'll try to keep my temper in check in the future. Again, I apologize for that, and I will see you all around.